Hey everyone, Andrew Grush with Mobile Magazine here. Today we're taking a look at the Motorola DROID RAZR N, which is available in the United States exclusively through Verizon Wireless. This phone isn't quite as capable as the DROID RAZR HD, but it still has pretty good specs and an extremely affordable price. It's only $99 with a new 2-year contract. It also is a pretty slim phone. It's a 4.3-inch device, but you wouldn't know if it was such a slim body. And that's because of the edge-to-edge display, which, as you can see, isn't pure edge-to-edge, but it's pretty close. It also has a 960 by 540 resolution, and there are absolutely no buttons on the front here. It is just the screen. Okay, taking a look at the top, you'll notice the headphone jack. On this side, we have our micro USB, and we have a hidden slot here, which I have trouble getting. There we go. All right, so we have a micro SIM, we have micro SD. As for the other side, power button, volume rocker. You also notice there's kind of an industrial look here. We have these little screws along the sides. Alright, taking a look at the back, we have this Kevlar backing we've seen with other Droid devices, and we have an 8-megapixel shooter. Like I said, it's not a bad looking phone at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the actual UI here. This is Android Ice Cream Sandwich 4.0. It is running on top of Motorola's own custom skin. You notice here that there's a few different options. You can go directly to unlock, you can go to camera, texting, contacts. Actually, I'm sorry, phone. Alright, so let's go ahead and unlock it and go to the main screen, which I already have a web page up. Alright, so we notice here you have a custom dock and a few other things. This runs Chrome as the browser. You also notice this has a kind of cool clock widget. It can be switched between analog and digital. Alright, let's go ahead and swipe. Swiping to one side will allow you to add extra pages. Swiping to the opposite. Sorry. Alright, swiping to the opposite brings up quick settings. It allows you to get to things quickly as far as Wi-Fi, turning on and off, Bluetooth. Let's go ahead and take a look at the web page here. This is Mobile Magazine. As you can see, it pops up pretty quickly. It's pretty close to what you can get with the desktop. Not a bad phone. I'm not going to show you a whole lot else here simply because it's a pretty standard Android experience. Let's talk real quickly about what you get with this phone. You do get a 1.5 gigahertz dual-core Qualcomm S4 processor. It has 1 gigabyte of RAM, has 4G LTE. Like I said, for the money, you're not going to find much better than this. I mean, $99 is not a lot to ask for a device like this. How well does it actually perform? I found the camera was not bad. I mean, for an 8-megapixel shooter, I've seen better, but it's more, it suffices. As far as handling apps, it runs Skype, it runs, all the games I threw at it without an issue. It may not be a benchmark killer, but it is more than capable as a basic smartphone for every day. And that's basically it. Thanks for taking a look at our video.